There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello and welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Kiremi. It is such an interesting week and I hope you're having a good time from where you're watching us from. Now today we have an amazing topic for you. And before I introduce the topic, let me read something little here that is going to take us to the topic that we have today. And it says, some people date for dopamine and others date for adventure. It would help if you sieved all through and sieved all jokers until you find them worthy of meeting. If you uphold these standards, it will spare you time wastage and help protect your energy from cheap and undeserving people. Do not help people break your heart by investing more of your life with them when they are already showing instability and unsure about you. I guess you know what we're just about to talk about. And now today's topic is, when a guy is or planning to break up with you, what are some of the behaviors that he shows? That is a topic that we have today. And I know it's quite sensitive. And I know also it is a topic that is quite, let me say, famous. But we don't know how to go about it in case this is happening.
Yeah, so we are talking about how to tell when he has a breakup in his mind and he's not breaking the news.
Yes.
So, why is this a common trend? Because a lot of times the man has already overpromised, overcommitted. He has already promised heaven.
Yeah.
To come around and say he's walking away is a very big mountain to come out of.
Mm-hmm.
He has taken things so high that to de-escalate to the ground is usually very hard. A lot of men are not skilled in dating. They just want to overwhelm a woman.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of men can't present something with moderation. They fear rejection. They dread no. They dread not getting their way with a woman they are falling in love with. It's very hard. And a lot of men, again, this may be the first time they're getting acceptance from a decent woman.
Yes.
It's an anxiety-inducing experience. And those who date for long term are putting their lives on the stake. Those who date for marriage, those who date for marriage and not just wastage of time. Again, not everybody is coming after you, loves you. Some people want to eat you. The lion want to eat a gazelle. So they pursue you feverishly. But society tells you, if he can't leave you alone, it means he loves you. It could just mean he lusts after your body. In fact, those people you insult, they keep coming. You neglect, you block, they keep coming. They usually want to use something in you. It's not you they care about. The men who want you for life care about your attitude. They care that you also find them attractive. They care that you also want this. They care that you're also prepared for this journey because it's also demanding on your side. True marriage is demanding on the woman and on the man as well. You cannot come to carry a woman on your back and say, you don't have to do anything. I'll just do everything. Just give me a chance. I'll always make you happy. You become my purpose in life. Just to make you happy, you become the reason for my existence. That's a lie. When it's a journey, it will require both of us.
Yeah.
There will be sacrifice. There will be commitment. There will be demand. There will be a lot of things in genuine, lasting marriage. That's why a man, when he's dating sincerely, he is moderated to express his love and sincerity and passion and poetry, while also checking whether you are ready for that kind of a thing.
Yeah, sure.
And whether you find him attractive. Because if he does an overkill, he will get a lady who just comes reluctantly. Who boards because you have presented a very irresistible deal.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see this man has a future. He is not just hyping. You can see a guy who has a future.
Yes.
So be careful. Men who have a future tend to downplay it so that they don't win the wrong people. Those who overplay are either foolish or lying.
Okay.
The men who have to put a pump, borrow this car here, flash money, they are either fools or liars.
Yes.
A man who is sincere is moderated. You really have to pay attention He carries himself with the decorum, but you can see he's not going all out to just procure a yes. Because again, he's also confident that he can find someone else if you refuse. These ones who don't think they can find someone else are the ones who are obsessed. Obsession is not love. Obsession is fear. Obsession is control. Obsession is anxiety. Somebody, if they can't stay without talking to you, they need you lest they die. No, that's not love. How were they living before? Who was the oxygen?
We never ask ourselves those questions.
Now that you are the oxygen, what were they breathing?
They weren't breathing.
You should ask yourself some questions.
Yes.
And if this person is so rigid, where else in life will they be unable to be flexible when they can't have their way? Sometimes ask yourself questions.
Yeah.
When this person can't take a no from me, can they take a no from life?
No. From a job?
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
From a failed business?
Yes.
From a failed deal?
Yeah.
From a betraying friend? From relatives who have already changed? From people who have already become users? When they can't take a no generally from you, can they take a no from life? Ask yourself. This is the first time you're interacting on a serious level. What character am I dealing with? I don't know who bewitched us. We are trying to evaluate people for such a heavy, monumental installation into our life, but we mix in feelings. We even bring in sex there to hypnotize ourselves more.
Yeah.
We drool over the girls' photos. We daydream, we fantasize until we can see her attitude, the finer things like capacity to stay, capacity to take a no, to withstand disappointment, the capacity to run things, the capacity to be trusted.
Yeah, the focus is distracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, one of the things that men don't know how to check is emotional instability, because men generally hear that women are emotional, so they don't know what that means. A woman who is emotionally unstable is a disaster. You become a babysitter for her feelings. And you must soothe her after every hour. You must set an alarm to call, chat, unless she starts collapsing in depression and texting you obsessively or blocking you or going cold turkey just because 3 hours passed. Whether you are at work or wherever, when you marry an emotional baby, you're going to be doing a lot of diapers. Diaper change.
Yes.
When you have a baby with diapers, you must keep it at the back of your mind to keep checking.
Yeah.
You marry an adult grown up who needs diaper support in terms of feelings, who cannot sit long enough before they soil themselves, before they become depressed. That's the pity I feel for men when I see them playing with the girls.
Yeah.
Even grown women can be very immature when they don't mature themselves. But all the young girls are immature because they have not yet attained maturity.
Yes.
Others will be 30, 40 and they have never evolved. It does not mean it is either or. It is to know the quality of emotional maturity. Somebody to lift their own moods, Sylvia. Can you underline that?
Yes.
Because with men, you're also going to find people who are just sulky, melancholic, self-absorbed. Do you know self-pity is very easy? It's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
To pity yourself and ruminate and repeat what has not gone right. Who has treated you unfairly, who has forgotten you?
Yeah.
Who has not included you where they did not invite you?
Yes.
If there's something very easy to get into is anger, self-pity, those feelings of just being inside of your head, inside of yourself. It is more natural. I want you to begin to value people who can just be present. Have a presence of mind. They can smile, they can make eye contact, they can greet.
Yeah.
That's not a small thing. That's not a small thing. It's very, it takes a lot of evolution. And it's not just because there's a happiness around. Is that you can, somebody say, we don't always smile because we're happy. Sometimes you smile because you're strong. We are stable.
Yeah.
We are able to face life. It's not that things are always going right. It's that we are in charge of things. When they're going right or when they're not going, we are positive. We are optimistic. That's the difference I want you to see. So we are discussing today a selection time when a man has arrived and he doesn't know that he may need to talk to 10 or 20 women before he finds the right one.
Yeah.
People entangle themselves with woman number 1 when they should go all the way to woman number 20.
Oh.
Yes. Hey.
You find and settle.
People overpromise. The first place they feel a crush.
Yeah.
Some people are living in such emotional desert that the first time they feel anything, they think that's love, that's everything, that's the end. Some people have been so long before they felt alive. The first time they feel alive, they think they want to stay there.
Yeah.
That's why before you get into this place of dating, you should have healthy relationships, friendships. You should have people whom you love. You have good days, you have good moments.
Yeah.
So that you're not coming from a cocoon, that you've never felt anything. The first time you feel anything, you think that's love.
Yeah.
You need to have a life.
Yes.
You need to have a life. That's why I don't continue the conversation. Anybody telling me I got married in college, started dating first year, second year. You need to have a life. And if you don't have the instinct for life, that's not something I can plug into you.
Yeah.
You just have to learn from the school of hard knocks. Some things in life, you should want them.
Yeah.
Some things in life, nobody will slap you to want them. Even your creator doesn't stand on the road and whip you to have a relationship with him. To journey for he doesn't force the agenda.
True.
And he's the most important person who caused you to exist.
Yes.
And he can keep quiet for you to continue ignoring him.
Yeah.
Life is like that. Some things are very important, but they won't force themselves onto you. It is written. If you want, read what is written, or you can neglect what is written. What you're supposed to do with seasons of life is written, but only for those who are curious, interested enough to come close to the burning bush and find out what it is. There's a level of curiosity you need to have in life. Unfortunately, that's not something I can wire into you. People go screwing up their life. When they get caught, they start saying, oh, why this not working? They don't know anything about what time they're at, what they should be doing, what should come first. And so they just throw things of madness, psychotic. Life has no formula. Psychotic. Life has wisdom. Life has seasons.
Yeah.
Seasons of life. There's a time and a season for every matter under the sun. Those are principles. This must come before that. In all you're getting, get wisdom. If it costs you all you have, buy understanding.
Yeah.
But what are we preaching? Madness, ignorance, chaos. Just go figure out yourself. There's no formula. And we find that trendy.
Yes.
That's now something catchy. Something good. What is saying?
Yeah. Skipping seasons of life.
You can become a loiterer of the streets of life. Some people are not going anywhere. They're loitering, looking for anything to eat. Okay.
Yes.
There are people in life who are not on any journey. They are moving, but they're just looking for anything to eat. Those are the ones who say there's nowhere we are going. We are just loitering. I now have no destination. Those who have a destination, a destiny. Those who have a place to go, and a height to ascend to, and a self-actualization to attain, and self-knowledge to accomplish. Those ones cannot talk such nonsense.
Yeah.
They come to the teacher at night and say, what must I do to find my path? They crawl at night. They look. They seek. These are seekers. And when they see a light, they come close. So today we are talking about a man who is going anywhere with their life. Those who are not going anywhere don't choose depending on any criteria. They flow with the feelings. The feelings fluctuate like weather, and where the feelings go, so do they. There are people who don't date depending on anything.
Yeah.
It's all about what they feel in the moment, how you make them feel. And their feelings can migrate tomorrow. And when you're not aware of that concept of a person with a direction and a destiny, you won't know what works, what does not work.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you signs that are indirect, but they're telling you this person is already quitting. And they could be quitting again because of two things. One, they're very unskilled and they approached this dating, they introduced it on the wrong footing. Some women look very good when they're composed and at a distance.
Yeah.
When you come close, you realize they are vain. There's nothing to them.
That's so bad.
The Bible says when a fool keeps quiet, they are thought to be wise.
Yes.
And somebody said it's better to keep quiet and be thought to be a fool than to speak and remove all doubts. So some people, they look wise before you talk to them.
Yeah.
The moment they talk, you realize it's nothing. The biggest frustration with men who are mindful, I must repeat this to you because it's not obvious, is that they find women who are very clean, presentable. They're not even scandalous. They're not into this baby mama frenzy.
Yeah.
Nowadays, girls are becoming mothers before they become women. I hope you know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Before they even gain the stature of a grown-up, they are already a mother.
Yeah.
They can't wait to grow. So we have children being born to children.
Yeah.
We are going to have a conversation about that as a society.
Mm-hmm.
What is coming up with these children who are being born to children? What is their worldview? What is their emotional makeup?
Yeah.
What's their psychological? How has that affected them? We are going to discuss that unless we wait, they start banning us, then you start wondering who are these who are so lawless.
And people are so comfortable posting on social media that I got my child at 15 and now he is 15 or she is 15.
and talking like it's a cute thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes men overlook this principle about women, that sometimes the biggest problem is that she looks clean. She's not even into nonsense, but she's shallow. She cannot engage you on planning for life.
Yeah.
She cannot budget. She cannot think long term. She cannot draw a vision with you. You cannot retreat and discuss 20 years from now for our family. You cannot discuss how do we finally break from this cycle of getting broke every year. And then you have to start zero. Why do we strain to develop small things? What can we do? That's the frustration of many men, that girls were not taught to improve their mind. It is their body, and we have all this cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
No problem with cosmetic surgery. The only problem is we're investing in one department only.
And forgetting the main one.
People are not investing in their brain, they're investing only in their body.
Yeah.
The first sign that a man is done and he just can't tell you so, it's looming. It's when he has a lot of reasonable excuses not to meet you, not to move the relationship to the next level.
Okay.
When people have, and I call them reasonable because they are factual. Some of the obstacles to love are real. But the only difference is previously he used to overcome all those to come to you. He found a way, but now he finds excuses. The same circumstances.
Yeah.
But gave him a reason to fight more and get you talking, get meeting you. Now become the insurmountable obstacles. I want you to notice this because you will not be able to argue and say, that's not true. It is true. He's at work. It is true. There is more demand. It is true. Christmas season is more demand. It's true. The reasons men will give you not to meet you, not to push the relationship, not to talk to you as frequently, will not be always fictitious or lies. The first sign when a man is on his way out is when you feel an energetic withdrawal in that circumstances are overwhelming.
Yeah.
Circumstances become overwhelming when previously the same circumstances, he rode over them. He better tell you, I will get home and talk to you even if it will be 9 p.m. Wait for me or make that phone call. He will step out, combine bathroom break with calling.
Yes.
He will combine lunchtime with calling. He will combine anything with talking to you. He will cross seas. He will come from very far and combine activities to be in your city to see you.
Yeah.
It was not easy. He overcame the difficulties because he wanted it that much. But now, the same circumstances that he works very far become the reason you can't talk. The same circumstances that his work is become the reason work is very demanding and you understand.
Yes.
But how did we get here when you still had the same difficulties? That is always the indicator. The indicator is what has changed. Circumstances. In fact, life never supports love. Life never supports delicate things like flowers, happiness, love. Things that are nice and beautiful and delicate, they must be protected to blossom.
Yeah.
Love is one of them. The scorching sun will burn the flower away. The scorching sun of life, it's usually gravitationally against. That quote they used to say, even if you're on the right road, you'll be run over if you just sit there.
Yeah.
It's not enough to be on the right road.
Yes.
You must keep moving. Love is like that. You might be aligned, you're on the right road. But if you just stop, you'll be run over by life.
Yes.
That is the problem. And I'm telling you this because sometimes you are confused because you cannot blame the person of lying. You cannot accuse them of lying. They're not lying. The only question that once you find that, know that it's over. You ask yourself, what has changed? How did we get here with this strong connection? Who was helping us previously? We fought through the resistance to come in together. Now, it's like I'm the only one who's coming. So, with this kind of people, I want you to assume they changed their mind. One lady told me, how can I get him? We're talking again. I had fallen in love. I love him so much. Now he's kind of falling back. He's not coming through like we used to. We don't meet in the spots we used to meet. You know, when people are in love, they meet at weird hours. They can be meeting before they go to work. 7 a.m. When people are in love, they really make things happen.
Yes.
They can meet at all the times. They can create time.
Yeah.
Now, you find yourself at the meeting spots alone, frequently. And they have an excuse.
Yeah.
They were sent to work urgently. Why did they accept? Previously, they would be sent and they refuse it. They delegate to someone else. They find a way to pass by you. They find a way to do a video call. They find a way to do. Previously, both of you were fighting. So don't be confused by facts. Just know that he has stopped fighting. Don't be confused by facts. Just notice that he has stopped fighting. When we stop fighting for our love, this world is antagonistic. Remember that.
Yeah.
This world is antagonistic to love. Can we repeat the things that the world will not support you to have? Money, happiness, love. Appear happy with your friends, appear happy with your children, appear happy in your house, appear happy.
Yes.
And people are already jealous.
True.
You did not take their happiness, you're just enjoying your happiness.
Exactly.
And people are like, this one.
And they can create theirs.
Yes. Have money, have a decent life, wear good clothes, drive what you want, travel. This one is always traveling. I want to where they're stealing from.
Yes.
And then find love. Let people see you enjoying romance with your partner. Love, being treated like you're special. Treat your guy like he's a prince. Be glad, hold each other, show affection. That is startling.
It is.
That you're the only wonder of the world.
Yes.
Those three things, it's what you want. But just know, nobody will ever hand them to you. You fight for them.
Yeah.
You fight for them. Nobody wants you to have abundance of money.
Yes.
Nobody. In fact, you don't. You insist on it. You insist. So nobody will get you a good girl, a good guy for you to marry, be happy, if both of you are not fighting. Nobody. Nobody will propose it.
Yeah.
What people propose and they insist on you to marry is usually a dysfunctional marriage. Anytime people are really encouraging you to marry a certain person.
You first have to remember that the society doesn't want the best for you.
Yes. They're very jealous. They're very jealous.
Wow.
Anytime you see a lot of consensus, that's usually a trap.
They want you to get into the deep end.
Yes, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Wow.
It's a trap. And they just want to put you to the common mold that you're also married. They're feeling, you're making them restless. When you remain single, they don't know what you're up to. You might be up to creating money. You might be up to seeking true happiness. You might be up to seeking true love. Real money, real love, real happiness. Society does want you to have it. That is yours to ask for. Wow. That is yours to ask for. And that quote unquote personal trinity of real money, real happiness, and real love combines to the big word, autonomy, self-determination. When you have your money, you can live life on your own terms.
Yes.
Imagine when you are happy in your own space, with your job, happy at your work, happy with your kids, happy with your friends, happy. Now you don't need to bootlick. You know,
Yeah.
Imagine when you have true love, romantic love. You love each other with your partner. You love, or you insist on it. You know what it looks like, and that's what you're hunting for.
Mm-hmm.
So when he stops fighting, you too, you must stop fighting. Just know that he has allowed, he wants it to go slow fade. The second sign that a man is breaking up indirectly is when he stops building the bond and he starts coming for the benefits only. You only meet for him to get his
benefits. Yes.
He does not now want to build the bond. It's no longer the connectedness.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer our common dream.
Yeah.
It's no longer our goal. Previously, what was driving the two of you was the plans you have, how they are coming through.
Yes.
Where are we with this? Where are we with that? How we can make this happen? How we are coming closer to our goals? How we are pulling this string and pulling that. And because we are so united, things were moving. Now, that's not their priority anymore. The priority is to get their sitting allowance. The priority is to get you to massage their ego.
Yeah.
To accompany them to the events.
Mm-hmm.
To support them in what they're doing. To back them up in their business. Anytime people move away from the bond to the benefits, it's because they don't release you because you are resourceful. But they are no longer committed to going all the way with you.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you try to disrupt and ask, why are we doing this? They will throw in an ultimatum. Yeah. If you don't want, you can go. Anytime people are telling you if you don't want, you can go, they usually have released you a long time ago.
Yeah. They were just waiting for a perfect moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't want to pull the trigger themselves unless they explain why they did it. So they frustrate you until you do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for them.
Yeah.
People don't want to own up and walk out. They want to let up until you get the message indirectly after a lot of wasted time and a lot of anxiety. So that they don't take the responsibility of changing. Mm-hmm. They say you're the one who walked out.
Yeah.
Other times, you have been so careless as to allow marriage benefits before marriage. So they stay there for the marriage benefits. If somebody can have all of you physically, emotionally, financially, why would they release you and you're such a resourceful person?
There is no need of putting effort.
Yes. And even when they have changed, because many women are just foolish, they sell on credit. The man is talking marriage, so you allow all the marriage benefits. When he has changed his mind about the marriage, you're still invested. And because you think I've already given my all, you try to start making it work, you take over, pushing it forward, and you get tired. The sign that the man has checked out energetically is when he only wants the benefits, no longer the bond. Yeah. And then the promises you had together, they are no longer important. He's no longer looking forward to where you guys are going. You don't hear that kind of dreaming and longing. Mm-hmm. You only, it's in the moment. And they use terms like, let's go with the flow, one day at a time. We'll cross that bridge when you get there. We shall know things as they unfold. Don't think too far ahead.
Yes.
They stop you from talking about vision. Where are we going?
From seeing ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just want to keep it here and now. And they pretend like they don't talk much. Because when they talk much, they have to explain things. Mm-hmm. Just know that when you see a person whose mind is shifting, and many times it will start with an ultimatum. Oh, I'm tired of waiting. You can't do this and this. I can't go on like this. Usually they have already checked out. They just want to make sure they siphon your benefits on their way out. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow. Now, when you realize this is happening in the relationship, as a lady, what should you do? How do you communicate that you have noticed things are different?
There are times you don't need to tell grown-ups what they already know. Don't reduce yourself to that much to say what is obvious. Mm-hmm. See their actions and return the energy right back. Mm-hmm. They're not calling, also stop calling. They always have excuses. Don't ask them. Don't give them the chance to tell you the same lies. Let the thing die a natural death. Yeah. They will appear, oh, so you're not talking. Oh, my friend, I tried. You acted like you're too busy. And I got the message. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. I got the message. Yeah. I wish you a good life. Learn to also have a firm stand that people don't have to reduce you to explaining obvious things. Learn to be the kind of person who, when people show you which way they're going, You allow them to go it and actually let them go. It will return a lot of honor to you when you don't have to repeat of your sins. Yes.
Wow. What I've grabbed from this conversation is that you don't have to wait for that breakup.
Yes.
You can do something about it, because I read somewhere that a breakup can be a cocktail of both a sting and a sigh.
Yes. Yes.
So it is important to take care of ourselves. Thank you so much for that conversation. It has been an amazing, amazing conversation. Benjamin Zulu has written amazing books. You can get his books from www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. The conversation that we were talking about, I believe that conversation is in this book, Before You Say I Do. And we have a dating package, which includes this book, Lasting Love and Dating Right. We also have this very special book that he has written for all the pre-25s. It says a critical guide for every pre-25. The book is Dreams Before Dating. You cannot afford to miss this book if you are below 25. Thank you so much for being here. This is the conversation that we had prepared for you. Bye-bye. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome.